What's going on, people? This is Shok. Here is Resident Evil Revelations, the demo. This is, excuse me, let me turn this down real fast. This is Wii U footage. Download this on the Wii U. For those of you who may not know, this is a 3DS port, but I'm sure most of you guys watching this video, you already pretty much know that. It's common sense. I did play the 3DS version, but not the full version, of course. I just downloaded the demo and played that. So that's pretty much the extent of what I played of this game.
I'll check it out.
But my Resident Evil history, I did play Resident Evil 2, I played 4, and I played 5. I did not play 6 for obvious reasons, and I sure as hell did not play that dog shit, Raccoon City. I sure as hell did not play that. So, you know, I'm not really, you know, big on Resident Evil when I call myself a Resident Evil fan. But for the most part, you know, I have enjoyed, you know, most of the Resident Evil games and whatnot.
This thing has a lot of similarities.
So when I compare it to, you know, the previous past experiences of Resident Evil, you know, I have some, you know, I have enough experience, you know, and background knowledge of Resident Evil to make, you know, sensible comparisons. You see what I mean? So graphically, this game is, it's not necessarily that it looks amazing, but it's that it looks so clean and crisp. Like, it is really like just clear. Anti-aliasing is really good, as you can see right there. They could use a lot more texture work, but of course, you know, at this point that's not happening because this game is pretty much completed and is about to release. But like I was saying, it's very crisp and clean looking. Much like the 3DS version. One thing I noticed about this version though is that and it's really weird, they deflated Jill's ass. And no, I'm not one of those thirsty gamers who can't get a girlfriend, so I'm staring at video game ass. It's just that, you know, when you're playing this game, her ass is just kind of, you know, always in front of the screen while she's, you know, running. So you notice it. But yeah, like, they deflated her ass, which is really weird. You could go look up some 3DS footage right now. You'll see that her ass is like a lot bigger in the 3DS version than it is in this one. One thing I do not like about this game is that you really don't feel the bullet impact. Basically, when you shoot, it doesn't feel meaty enough. You know, it doesn't feel like you're shooting into a wall of flesh. You know, it's really light. I mean, you could look at the game and tell, you know, that the bullets feel. I mean, you could tell, you know, that they're like a little light. You know, I just don't like it. You don't have that, like I said, you just don't feel the bullet impact. You don't feel it at all. You don't feel like you're shooting into, you know, something that's fleshy. Now, one thing, a lot of people diss Resident Evil 5, but one thing I can say about Resident Evil 5 is that the shooting was definitely, you know, satisfying. Although, honestly, you couldn't play that game by yourself. That game you needed to play co-op with. That game without co-op was boring and a lot of times completely unplayable because your freaking AI Shiva was just completely incompetent. But yeah, am I going to pick this game up, the console versions? Honestly, I really don't know because the 3DS version is available on the eShop right now for 20 bucks. And while this is, of course, you know, an HD version, you know, and it's going to be on consoles, and a lot more people are going to buy it on consoles, so I'm going to have a lot more people to play the multiplayer with. $20 is $20, you know, and that game was made ground up for the 3DS, so it's not like I'm going to be necessarily gipping my experience. You see what I mean? Not to mention the 3DS, I'm about to say the 3DS, the 3D in that game looks amazing. So, back up. I understand this is a Resident Evil game, but really, they could react a little bit more to the freaking gunshots. Like, God. Where'd the other one go? There he is. Ugly mofos.
What's going on?
I found a survivor. The BOW's got her, though.
Who was she?
I'm still trying to piece that together.
Who cares? I also have this scanning thing, which is weird on the Wii U version. They don't allow you to move the gamepad to use the scanning thing, which is really weird to me because I thought that'd be, you know, a common sense thing to do on the Wii U version, you know, kind of like Zombie U, but no. And, oh, and speaking of the gamepad, by the way, this game actually looks like a lot of Wii U games. They managed to look better on the gamepad, which is like just really crazy. You know, people talk about how you know, why would you want to play your game on the gamepad, you know, on 480p? Like I always tell people, you gotta understand an HD image being put on a much smaller screen, you know, you really don't have loss of quality really, and that's why a lot of Wii U games look actually better on the gamepad than they do on the actual TV. I mean, anybody who has a Wii U could tell you that, and if anybody does have a Wii U and tells you that it doesn't look better on the gamepad, they're flat out lying to your ass, like hands down. Nintendo Land looks better, Black Ops 2 looks better, this game looks better. Oh yeah, okay, Rondor. Sega All-Stars Racing looks better. No, I did not buy that game, not interested in Sonic. I think Sonic is a faggot character. Oh shit, I'm getting my neck chomped out. You know, it always looks silly how, you know, they get their necks like just chomped into, and they're just like alive and well. That always seems silly to me in Resident Evil games. And also the melee in this just like sucks balls. Like you do the melee with ZR and like they don't react to getting stabbed, like they don't react to getting shot by bullets most of the freaking time. And it's so hard to pull off headshots because the way they freaking the way they walk, it's retarded. They walk like they're freaking like Down syndrome, like I don't know, and I don't want to offend anybody who may have some Down syndrome family. I didn't mean that to be a joke. I'm just saying they walk like freaking retards, man. Like they hold still. But yeah, this demo is really short. It's about to come to an end in a second once I get back to what's his face, old dude in the room. And me, see, I'm the guy when I'm playing shooters, like I'm always going for headshots, so it's very frustrating for me when they're walking around like fucking idiots. How do people get caught by things that walk like that? Like that makes no sense. That game is just very smooth looking.
Come on, we gotta help Chris.
And here's the end of the demo right here. So thanks for watching, y'all. I'm gonna let the demo finish, but I'm pretty much done talking at this point. Thanks for watching. Oh god, I was about to cough. I'll see you fools later.
Great. It's a trap.
It's time you learned the truth, Miss Valentine.